Geraldo Rivera must have a humiliation kink.
And that's the way, I like it.
It's just hard to imagine any other reason that the Fox News contributor would keep going on live television and arguing for gun control without doing even the most basic research or critical thinking beforehand, and making an absolute fool of himself.
I would like to see it.
Rivera's first embarrassing moment on this subject came about a week ago on an episode of The Five, where he made this claim about the AR-15.
Makes macho the people who possess it. Oh, look at me, I'm a big deal.
It's a rifle.
And it's not a rifle.
Yes, it's
Greg.
a rifle.
It is a machine.
What does AR stand for?
It is an automatic rifle.
No, that's not what it is.
Well, all I know is that AR-15s have no place in American society other than sport clubs.
As Greg Gutfeld pointed out there, it stands for Armalite Rifle, which is the brand of the AR-15. Rivera tried to bluster his way out of this, saying, well, all I know is they shouldn't be allowed. All I know is that if you're going to go on national television and argue that a product should be banned, you should probably take 5 seconds to do some basic research on what you're talking about first. Just a thought.
Let's do it again, only better this time.
Yet that was just the beginning, and Rivera's antics actually get worse.
Don't worry, honey, it just gets worse.
This week, he went on Sean Hannity's show to debate this topic again, and actually brought a prop musket onto the set. Yes, seriously, look at this cringe.
And what would you do if somebody broke into your... What would you do if somebody broke into your home?
This is what weapons look like. This is what they look like when the Second Amendment was
You're
passed.
going to get arrested in New York for having that. I'm just warning you right now.
I'll let everyone in the country.
I'll bail you out.
You want to own this? You could own this. You could own this. You could load it. You could do whatever you want with it. And this, what you don't want though.
And I can ride to work in a horse on a horse if you want.
Let me guess. The hell out of people.
The lameness of this stunt is only matched by the lameness of his argument. The Second Amendment was only meant to apply to muskets. This is the oldest line in the book, the go-to talking point of your average liberal Facebook Karen. It's not exactly a sophisticated argument, and it collapses under the slightest scrutiny. The Second Amendment is meant to protect the right of citizens to defend themselves using common weapons of the day. Yes, at the time, that meant muskets and also cannons. But it's the right that is protected, not the specific technology of the day. To understand why, just think about the First Amendment. No one actually believes that the First Amendment only applies to a parchment and pen, even though that's what they used at the time of the Constitution. Countless court decisions have affirmed that the First Amendment protects communication in all its modern forms. Digital, internet, email, everything. Even though the Founding Fathers couldn't have imagined those services and technological wonders in their wildest dreams. Because again, it protects the right of the people, not the specific mode of that right at the time. Geraldo's entire argument is so childish and cartoonish, I can't help but feel bad for him. But his whole crusade against the AR-15 is misguided in the first place. Less than 3% of homicides are committed with any type of rifle, let alone the AR-15. Far more people are killed every year with bare fists and blunt objects than with AR-15s. There are actually more than 16 million AR-15s in the US, but each year, only about 300 people are killed with rifles of any kind. So it's no exaggeration to say that 99.99% of AR-15s are never used to kill anybody. So Geraldo Rivera's weird crusade against the AR-15 is just pointless. Unless, of course, he gets some kind of sick thrill out of publicly humiliating himself. In that case, it's working out just great. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm Brad Polumbo. If you're new here, consider subscribing, hit that like button, comment, yada yada yada, and I will see you all in the next video.